Praise Report, a media ministry of Heartland Christian Center. Many have been touched physically, spiritually, and emotionally while enjoying the program. And now, here's Pastor John.
John DeLacio here, pastor of the Thriving Heartland Christian Center based out of Central Florida. We did a program called Halloween. You might be watching this in June or January, but watch the video called Halloween. It's on my Facebook, YouTube, whatever. I want to explain something. Demons are attracted by sight, smell, and sound. Angels. There's good angels and there's bad angels. A pastor came in here the other day, but he didn't tell me he was a pastor. He was just asking questions. And he says, I don't know what he was trying to learn something, and if he was trying to learn this, I thought to myself, why are you a pastor if you don't know this? Or you're asking me questions and you already know the answer, and I really got work to do. But when somebody comes in and they want some ministry, that's what we do. So he was asking questions. Who made evil? And who created the devil? And I said, God. Well, then why did God make that devil in the first place? I said, God created 3 angels. Gabriel, Michael, and Lucifer. And what happened to Lucifer? I said, he became Satan. Was it not Lucifer? It was Michael, Gabriel, and Lucifer, right? And Lucifer was the worship leader. And what happened to him? I said he got filled up with pride. He wanted to be worshipped. And he fell. Because there's 3 heavens. There's God's kingdom, there's the second kingdom, that's Satan's kingdom, and then there's the atmosphere where we look up and we see the sky. I said Satan's kingdom is the second heavenlies. Yeah, but why did God make him in the first place? Why did God cause all this trouble? Who created evil? I said, you. Me! I said, well, did you ever do something wrong? Everybody has. Well, they created the evil. Right? This is good. This is bad. This is right. If you do something wrong, you're the one creating the evil. Right? That's the way I see it. And when Satan fell from heaven, 1/3 of the angels fell with him. This is why I tell some pastors, you need to share this with a pastor who's beating himself up because he had a church split. And he didn't stop it. The board blamed him. His family blamed him. If he didn't say this, if he didn't preach like that, if he didn't do that, wouldn't have had this church split. Then we'd have more people and more money and everybody would be happy. The first church split happened in heaven. When Lucifer fell and 1/3 of the angels fell with him. So 1/3 of the angels are bad. Then we have the good angels. Bad angels slept with women and produced giants. And that's what caused the flood of Noah. When the angels slept with women, they produced giants. That's where the giants came from. But demons are all bad. But there are some demons better than other demons. I shouldn't say better. There's some demons worse than other demons. For example, a demon of murder might be worse than a demon of hate. A demon of lust might be not as bad as a demon of pedophile or whatever, rape or something like that. And the Bible says that when an unclean spirit leaves it, it goes seeking through dry and wilderness places looking for rest. That means it doesn't like water. It's looking for rest. That means demons can get tired. But if it doesn't find any, it comes back from whence it came with 7 worse than itself. But then there's the issue of curses. There's this story in the Bible of Joshua. You know the story about Joshua? When God told him to walk around the Jericho wall, and then the 7th day they walked 7 times and they shouted, and what happened? The walls come down, right? And many people that have a Jericho march or whatever. But look at it with me in the book of Joshua, chapter 6, verse 15. And it came to pass on the seventh day that they arose early about the dawn of the day and compassed the city after the same manner 7 times. Only on that day they compassed the city 7 times, and it came to pass at the 7th time, when the priest blew the trumpet, Joshua said unto the people, Shout! And the Lord gave them the city. There are some of us that need to be praying for our cities, our communities, our state, our government. And the city shall be accursed, even it, and all that are therein to the Lord. Only Rahab, the harlot, she lived, and she and all of her house, because she hid the messages that we sent. And you, in any wise, keep yourself from the accursed thing, lest you make yourself accursed. And when you take the accursed thing, make the camp of Israel accursed and trouble it. Okay, let me have your eyes. Now, stay there, but for the sake of, so we understand this, before I share a little bit, go to Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 25. And the graven images of their gods you shall burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or the gold that is on them, nor take it unto thee, lest thou be a snare therein, and an abomination unto the Lord. Neither shalt thou bring an abomination into thy house, lest thou be accursed, be a cursed thing like it. But thou shalt utterly detest it, and thou shalt utterly abhor it, for it is an accursed thing. All right, we have a thrift store. In the thrift store, people donate stuff. And sometimes we get boxes of stuff in, and you don't know all the time what's in the box till you open the box. If we see something that we believe is wrong, we get rid of it. The Bible says we shouldn't even want the silver or the gold of it. Well, recently, we have a lot of stuff on eBay, and in our store. You can find out more about that by emailing us at pastorjohndelacio@yahoo.com. And we'll give you information about the thrift stores or the eBay, so on and so forth. And I came to a book. And I looked at the book, and I said, I think this book is worth something. And let me have your eyes. And I looked at the book on eBay. I looked it up on the internet, and this book was worth a lot of money. I said, what kind of book is this? Well, I started to look into the book and discovered it was a book from an organization that was occultish. It was a cult. Not cult, a cult. You know the difference? A cult and an occult. And the occultists, they're dabbling into the spirit realm. That's not of God. And this was not a book. Now, if this was a book teaching people about it and how to stay away from it and the things it can cause, or learning about this, and if that was their motive, that's one thing. I'm not spooky, spiritual, weird. Just weird. Now what? Now, but if this book was designed by that organization to have this occult book to teach people in their organization, I knew it was wrong. Well, I looked at Beck and I looked at Jennifer. They were in their office, and I said to them, this book's worth a lot of money, but we cannot sell this book in this store. It's wrong. We destroyed the book. But I did think, boy, we needed the money that book could have brought. The very next day, say it, God sent a man and woman in the store that spent many, many times more than the price we could have got for that book. And they came back many times after. God honored our faithfulness because we didn't want that accursed thing in our store. This is the Lord's business. This is holy ground. And we're going to put our faith and trust in God that we don't need that kind of money. Well, there's a story in the Bible of a person who decided to keep the accursed thing. And because we're out of time, how do I know? God producer's waving at me. He's putting numbers up there. We're going to pick this up. What should we call this? Halloween part 2? Let's call this Freedom from the Accursed Thing. And we're going to pick it up on Freedom from the Accursed Thing part 2.
Keep on doing what you're doing. You gotta keep moving. Don't stop. Keep on doing what you're doing. You gotta keep moving. Don't stop. Keep on doing what you're doing. You gotta keep moving. Don't stop. Keep on doing what you're doing.